Good afternoon, everybody. This is Stefan. Actually, whatever time of day it is, because to me, I work in all times of day. So I'm coming to you with the another podcast slash live stream about the whole Kevin Samuels thing. So I'm going to try to be as soft as possible. Best way to put it. I'm not really good at that, so let's see how this works. So what I'm seeing is a lot of backlash from a lot of ladies about what he said. Now, I'm gonna speak to you honestly, and it's not really fair what I'm gonna say, but life isn't fair. We're not here for that. We're here for the truth, and I believe when people start accepting more of the truth, they'll be get further. First off, when somebody's telling you something, listen. If especially if you're asking, you ask a clear question. Now, I had to watch it a few times. Me being raised like I am, like raised by a man, a strong one, just like Kevin Samuels, which I super adore because he comes with the realness. It's not about looks or anything. It's just I know what I'm expecting. He tells you straight up. I'm not gonna say us as women because I don't float like that. We don't really listen like we're supposed to. I myself have trouble with women overall. I hear this whole I feel I feel like no, incorrect. I'm about to go into a few things, but incorrect. That's not fair to everybody else because when people say I feel like, they're tweaking the world for them. It has nothing to do with anybody else. They want things to be so perfect for them, nothing else really matters. That's not really fair, now is it? Think about that person says I feel a lot. Do you really like thinking dealing with them? I know I don't. I don't. I don't. So I wrote a few pointers down. I don't want to miss too many things. I don't like to drag these things out. But I think it's gonna be fun because a lot of I saw a lot of women have their reaction, but I'm from a different cloth. You had the stronger women type reaction. Then you have the other ones that churchgoers, whatever the case may be. Mine's different on the aspect because I was raised around mostly men. I have some really strong women around me, but I found fault in the video as soon as I saw it, and I was so surprised at the women reaction. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. You want to be with a dude, but you don't want to know what he wants. That's kind of weird. That's In all honesty, it was a very backwards video. So I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I watched that, and then I watched her video too. She went on the dating site. It made it even worse. Dude gave her ample opportunity to say, "Hey, you know what? Go ahead and hang up. This is not for you. This is supposed to be on there. Let's go ahead and put everything on out there." And just like you said, you just like, "Oh, I feel like you can help me," but you're not paying the money that he requires. So you have a business of yourself because you disrespect that straight up. Sorry. Um, Most women are not going to like what I have to say. I go a step further. Then the type of dudes you're looking for. Now let's go into this real deep. And nobody ever thought about it like I did. This is going to be wow. I don't know if you ever seen the movies like American Psycho or Hannibal. Like these dudes have money, so they require certain things from you. I'm not saying they're all like that, not a lot by a long shot, but there's a certain few that can actually buy and sell women once or twice over. Let's just be realistic about it. We're lying to ourselves to think that that's not the way the world works. And they make that type of money, some of them, so they can do that. So when you run up to them, you're trying to change their life or whatever the case may be. Look, there's like 18, 19 more of them. They're like a pack of tops. There's always another sticky gummy one right behind you. That's so much fun. But yeah, it's the truth. It's the 100% truth. So I understand that you had a bad run when you're young. Everybody does. But it's all about how you handle it. I'm not saying handle it, but make sure that, wrap it up. Young and dumb, like you said, is not an excuse. I'm from that era that Brenda's got a baby era. And you don't keep a dude by popping a baby out. You keep a dude, and I hate to be like this. You don't keep a dude. Just let's put it this way: you don't keep a dude by popping a baby out. That's not a guarantee. We know that's not a guarantee, but we keep on trying it as women. So weird, so weird. Just, and I'm not trying to be mean, but you got to think about what the guy is thinking. Then I saw something else where this gentleman he makes 100 something thousand. He didn't want to say exactly that, but honestly, the dudes I know are in this ranking. A lot of my boys are in this ranking, and they tell you straight up, they're not looking for those. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not gonna curse women out or whatever the case may be. I'm coming to you realness. I'm not gonna say you're ruined because you're not, because there's other dudes out there that want to see you, whatever the case may be, but they're usually not in that realm. And then two, you're not willing to do what it takes. A lot of these chicks do back bends and back flips to make sure these dudes are satisfied. And a lot of us aren't even, we're more intuitive to the fact that I can tell them what to do and all this other stuff. You ain't even been around one of these real dudes to even know if that's gonna work. You think because you're a so-called queen, not all of us are queens, so stop that mess. I said hi to a woman in my lobby just today, and she was like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Oh, I was just saying hi." Why are you meeting me with so much disdain? I can't tell none of y'all basic stuff, and this a woman talking. I don't really have too many women friends, and it was before women say, "Oh, women are haters." That's not why. I can't deal with the delusions of grandeur that are illegitimately there. I don't have the best teeth in the world. I'm honest about myself. That's what I'm working on it. Yeah, but my other attributes are dope. Dope. I don't bring baggage, none of that stuff. I choose to be single because I choose to be single. A lot of y'all ain't got that choice. You have to deal with the cards that you have dealt yourself. That was your deck. Now you're mad because dudes don't want you. You can't demand a dude to want something he don't want. That's ridiculous. That's like telling you that you want to get bust upside the head every other day because that's what he wants. But you, he hits. Oh, see what I mean? It's the same philosophy. He got to deal with your shortcomings. I hate to say it because it's 100% true. You got to deal with your shortcomings because you didn't want to take the extra time to be the woman that you claimed that you wanted to be. It took 2 extra steps to be dope. You chose not to take them steps. You took 2 steps back. I don't deal with dudes with kids. That's out. I can say that. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, what? Who? No, sorry. It's been real. It's been awesome though. You're really cool. I know what it's like to have a chick roll up on me and slash my tires. And I'm a mechanic. I don't take that shit lightly. Not at all. Not lightly at all. That's not fair to myself because you didn't take care of your business with old girl. See what I mean? It works on both sides. Let's go back. I got a couple more things I want to say. I'll make, and he doesn't care about your paycheck. If you're a dope chick, he don't care about your paycheck. I know for a fact. I haven't always made the money I make, and I don't always make the money I make. You feel me? But in the day, these dudes really care about that. Trust me. That's 100% true. As long as you treat and cuff the like you're supposed to, all that stuff, you really usually falls into place. But we'll talk about looks in a second. I don't like how everybody came to this chick rescue. I'm gonna be honest on that one. Not everybody's a 10. It's all in the eye of the beholder. I didn't see a 10. I'm a chick. She knew he could see her. She was confident. She thought everything was gonna be awesome. Wasn't awesome. We have all, I don't know what it is nowadays, but I see it on a constant basis. So many women have this idea in their head that they're the best, that best thing to slice since sliced bread. I don't understand it, nor will I ever try to. Not everybody's going to like you because you like you. No, not everybody's going to like you because you like you. Most people, most women, I can't stand to talk to more than 5 seconds. You have this whole princess thing going on, which is so weird to me because you're not a princess because you have a crown on your head and you have rose petals and shit in front of you or in back of you. Let's be realistic. That's what that is. Not all of us can be that one thing because your daddy told you were. My daddy never told me that mess. That's hilarious to me. But I still came out pretty decent. I'm not young. I'm actually in my 40s. So that's to tell you something. But I never was unrealistic about who I would date or whatever the case may be. It's not, don't take a genius. Not all of us want that. I don't have to have $100,000. I'm accessible to it, but I don't have to have that. And that's real. My people will verify that. At the end of the day, it's about who treats you properly. And you going up against these, this girl don't even know what she's getting herself into. She's not ready. She's already too set in her ways. She already thinks that because of what I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say her mind can't be tweaked. Because she got some information from a dude that usually doesn't give this type of information for free. Trust me, I know. He don't get this for free. He even told her a few times. He still kept on going, but she still kept on trying to push him. He gave her ample opportunity. I don't care. Oh, she's a hurt little. Ain't nobody hurt. Are you serious? She didn't have babies. She know what hurt is. That ain't hurt. She had her camera on too. Y'all playing games. Now she trying to sue the cat. That's why I'm on here now. Why you suing somebody because your face is shot? Realness. I ain't gonna say what my friend said you look like. I'm not trying to even go there because I'm getting tired. The attitudes, the blatant disrespect, the way y'all talk to dudes. I'm talking about all colors of women. This is not just one. It's just like y'all done lost your minds. It's not because I was raised by man. That's not it. I was around my father more than anything. I can't even lie. But I tell you this, the plain delusion that y'all putting out there is just like, it's sickening. If I ask y'all something simple, it's always a little backlash. And it's a woman talk to another woman. I don't know if you're insecure or whatever the case may be, but they ain't got nothing to do with me because I don't want you to do because you paying for the room. I don't even know how else to put it. Without being fair to yourself, so you feel like you got to be unfair to me, which is funny because it don't really matter. It's just funny to see how y'all try to affect people in the wrong way. Your negative energy shows how far you're going to go in life. And you ladies keep on putting yourself in these so-called fantasy bags is your fault. I know my limitations. Why can't y'all know y'all's? Hit the gym. Do the things you're supposed to do. Eat right. Exercise. Drink water. That's why a lot of y'all can't even think right. Your bodies are wrong inside. You may look good, but you go inside, it's just like straight mud. It's a lot to that. You eating stuff you shouldn't be eating. That shit is coming out you, and it goes up here. Affects your gray matter. Trust me, I see it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. 99% of women I deal with, no. And it's a woman talking. I don't know how y'all dudes do it now. Because I can honestly say dudes, then slow down a little bit because women will take anything, but they talk all this mess. Until you leave, until another dude comes along that needs a little help. But you keep on supporting this. It's wild. It's so wild. I don't get it. Let's keep on going. Doctors can't fix your feelings. You got psychiatrists, but you know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, it's up to you to even go there. I'm talking about, okay, you need more confidence. No, you need to go to a real doctor. Sorry. I don't care who, to each his own. Don't get me wrong. I understand you was in some type of tragic, whatever the case may be. I'm not against plastic surgery. Don't get me wrong. But I'll say you this. A lot of y'all going to the wrong doctors. I think you know what I mean. You need to sit down and talk to somebody. Because let's go back to the video. He told her straight up, and I never clapped my hands. He told her straight up 20 times. But then you keep on going back to how I feel. How are you ignoring the person you're asking questions? That's like Mr. Miyagi. I don't even know how to explain it. It's that bad. Kung Fu is awesome. I'm sorry. Karate Kid. It's like when he didn't. It's like basically telling Daniel to snatch pebble out of his hand, but there's no pebble. There you go. Let's go to bat. Oh, stop lying to yourself. I'm sorry, I might get a little backlash. Beyonce's not a 7 to me. Woman looks too damn angry. Okay? Looks like too angry. She ain't smiled in a minute. So, no. He was being very nice, and I love that he said 7. He was being very giving for that. See, these dudes are right there for the taking for their information, but we always wonder. You hang around your girls all day, and you trying to figure out how a man acts to be with them. Let that sink in. When you say it out loud, just like he did a lot of things I do. When you say things out loud, it makes no sense. It's ridiculous. I didn't feel bad about I didn't feel sorry for it at all. I see it all day. And then there's one part in the video, and a lot of y'all didn't catch. I actually don't think anybody, me and my people just caught it. The whole, well, my body is wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. You wore a bogus ass see-through shirt. It is not 1993. I ain't seen one of those since then. I'm not trying to ride, but you came with the wrong energy and the wrong outfit to a dude that obviously takes his time to get tailored. What did you think? Y'all ain't ready for these dudes. You're not. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me. It doesn't really matter if you are or aren't, because, I'm still going to know my people that are in this bracket. You're not. Because you have this I don't know what y'all chicks tell each other, because I don't hang in a whole bunch of chick areas, and everybody knows me for that. I only hang with a select few, and they're kind of hardcore, but not like, I'm going to shoot up your house hardcore, but you know what I mean? We on some knowledge type shit. Absolutely not. You will not find me in that group of chicks turning up and up. You will not find me there. Why? Because y'all lie to each other. I've been accused of being mean to my friends because they would say, hey, how does my outfit look? You look terrible. You really should change. Oh, you're fun. I'm not joking. Change your outfit. I'm not going out with you like that. Comment down below. People that know me have heard me say that. I'm not joking. And we lie to each other so much, and my friends get mad at me, but guess what? They throw on an outfit and they get numbers that night. On usually nights that I meet up with them, they don't get no numbers. I'm not the best looking chick in the world, but my mind state is much different than y'all's. And then you come to rescue, oh, this and that. And then you're going to try to say the dude's gay because he clean with it. I don't know what kind of dudes y'all know, but there's nothing finer than a man that can put on a suit and be clean with it and not have to do too much. Y'all like all these dudes with the Gucci belts and all this other garbage that they could buy you a building, but you rather deal with these little goofies. These are real men we're talking about. These usually dudes don't have all that stupid shit going on. But you want to have. She literally read a thing of just attributes. Nothing she really wanted, because she don't even know. And most of y'all ladies don't. You don't want a nice guy. She said, and then she said, traditional. You done popped out a baby. That's out for you. You got to get, like they say, Pookie and Ray Ray. That's all you qualify for. Get a garbage man. Stop playing. There's other dudes that you can get. You don't have to get the standard dude, but they will not be what you're looking for. You're not going to be what you're looking for, because you've already shown to yourself you don't deserve that. These dudes ain't cutting from what they got. That's impossible. And it's not fair to them to backtrack. Sorry, I usually podcast stuff too at the same time, but somebody just kung fu, so I get the rest of this later. I'll go ahead and re-record it. But yeah, it's not fair to yourself, ladies, to have these unattainable goals that you know damn well you can't achieve because you saw a whole bunch of chicks on Instagram, and then you don't know what they did to get there. You don't know. I used to throw parties, if you know what I mean. You don't know. You ain't ready. You ain't bent up. You are not fully stretched. It's not going to happen. You're going to get yourself in a bag You don't want to be in that bag. Your body don't stretch enough for that, young lady or regular age lady. I don't know. Even if you're 20, this is goes out to y'all too. Y'all got too many attitudes about y'all. Too many attitudes for all the wrong reasons. Because some chick said you deserve something. Why did you got to realize who? That's what I want to get into. Y'all got to realize who says y'all look good. You have to realize where that's coming from, what they want, what the end result is. Because you just got people just saying, oh, you look nice, and then they ask you some shit afterwards. Guess what? You really don't look nice. If they say you look nice and they give you some shit afterwards, that's different. If a man doesn't ask you anything past those little basic stuff, if he ain't talking to you, that's out. It's move on. Work on yourself. It's never. I'm not gonna say it's never too late. Because some of y'all don't want to change. Some of y'all like being arrogant and angry and loud and all this other stuff. Want to challenge a person that you clearly is on a different level. I'm not going to say better or worse, but clearly is on a different level. I can't tell you how many 18-year-olds have tried to fight me in the last couple months. Now I'm going to say what they look like, but that's just it. For no reason. All their fault. And it's always, and I noticed something else. It's always, I'm not going to say always our fault, but we take this stuff entirely too terribly. We are okay with ruining somebody's day because we're not smart enough to look between the lines or read the extra stuff. That's not fair, ladies. I see that way too much. It happens to me. I can imagine how many dudes have to deal with that and have to come home with it. Kevin, you know what you was talking about. Let me wrap this up a little bit. Let's see here. And we said you didn't say anything real. I was rooting for you. I was hoping that he made you very uncomfortable. Yeah, your garbage answers. I can't root for you. All right, said stop saying I feel. I wrote notes. I want to make sure I hit everything because this really hit me home. Because I was just complaining about, even on my other podcast, stop thinking people have to deal with your attitude, young lady. You flipped it on and off. You try to hide it. We saw it. I know I did. It took me 2 seconds. Well, my body. No, it's not. I wear a collar up to my neck. People that know me, they know I wear dresses every day, but I don't be out there every day, ever. It's all about being a lady. You're blaming on your body. Are you serious? Garbage. And shut up and listen. Be humble, because you was not humble, and you should be humble as shit. Straight up. I'm not trying to say that I'm better looking than you or anything like that. This is me talking to you, or all the ladies out there that do all this extra stuff in the morning, and then when you wake up, you don't look like yourself. I do. I look like myself pretty much every morning, even more young in the face, which is funny. I had a little bit of, because I got my eyebrow cut. You can even see it. See that? Nothing. Look at that. In fact, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not going to get into that. But don't lie to yourself and say that you're better than what you are. You know what you are in the stream of the world. Add the curve, whatever you need to. Money, when it comes down to do, has no weight. It's how you act. How you around his other friends with money. I see so many chicks biting because, okay, to get around and this is some wild. Same with my people, some blah, 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 some high class dudes. I'm not going to say where they're from. It was so funny how the other ones just tumble. Me, I'm literally punching dudes in the stomach because I'm an idiot. That's just how I get down. They're like, man, you're cool, blah, 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 this and that. Chicks run up. Oh, they're like waving them off because, y'all dime a dozen. How many chicks walk up and hit a dude in the stomach? That's pretty funny. But how many of y'all act yourselves truthfully? You're putting on these airs and then they find out who you really are. That's another problem. A lot of y'all can't keep. I'm a tomboy through and through, and I will punch a dude in the stomach, no problem. In his suit. I don't care. That's just who I am. I'll slap up with you. I do all this stuff. I'll do all that feminine stuff. If I'm not with you, I'm not going to do that anyway. Because you know what? That's reserved, especially for the dude I'm dealing with. Y'all don't even know how to do that. That's the funny part. Y'all get in these areas and your legs fly open. Not a lot of people didn't point that out. So those two things, you're ready for what he gonna do, and you don't even know if your legs will fly open right. Know your level. Just because you make that amount of money doesn't mean your face says it. Not too much about that I want to go into. And then two, have some hobbies. Planting stuff in the ground. Any chick know how to grow trees can do what you're talking about. And she ain't trying to get married. She just trying to get on. She run into this so-called dude that want to plant and they ain't trying to get married. They're gonna make millions of dollars. But lo and behold, you trying to strap this dude down, but you got damn near a grown dude in your house. 13-year-olds are not small. Not in my family. They're like 6 feet. Can you imagine walking in one of my relatives' house? I got a son. He's standing tower over you with a shadow. Y'all chicks don't even think about stuff like that. He come out scratching his balls. You come out scratching yours. Y'all comparing at this point. I'll get you with some realness. Oh my God. Man. Dudes used to get up around the same time in the morning, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's real. Yeah. 13-year-olds ain't small. My brother at 13 years old, I'm not even gonna lie to you, was like 6'1". I got a cousin, he was at 13 years old, I think he was like 6'4". Are you serious? That's a whole grown dude. Oh, he's only 13. Yeah, but y'all can sword fight. I'm cool. Ladies, be realistic. See, when I say it out loud, it sounds real bad, don't it? Let's hop into some more. But that's the realness. Like, think about it. You wake up, she says her son's 13. You ain't seen the dude before, because we got to call him a dude at this point. Because, he tall enough to do a lot of things you can't. He can reach on the top shelf. You need his help. You wake up, you see this big grown dude in the house, you might tussle with him. She said her son was 13. This dude robbing the house. I'm sorry. I got to put it out there so y'all understand where I get a lot of visuals on this craziness because, I don't have all the negative stuff in my mind. It's just like, what could happen? What could happen? I got to search my mind like, whoa, it's a big shadowy dude. All right, we back to it. All right, said most women's attitude sucks because they don't want to hear the truth. As soon as they hear the truth, they get all soft and teary-eyed. I can't even tell chicks. You know how many chicks I've made cry? I didn't have to fight them. I've rarely had to fight, which is great for me, and also because I don't want to go to jail. And the other way, people who know me know that too. You say the right thing. I've had just not too long ago, had somebody in the place I work at, here in the front desk area, and she was saying everything to I'm dark to my edge. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's how I react to that. Okay, whatever. Just don't put your hands on me. That's it. She tried so hard to affect me, she made herself cry. That's true control. I love that. I've done that on many occasions. I've made people quit without even doing anything. Because you know what? I'm not going to play that game with you. And I'm also going to be supportive. See, if I need to apologize, it's going to happen. See, a lot of you ladies don't know how to do that. Stop for a second. How would you feel if somebody came at you wrong like you coming at this cat? Come on. Read between the lines, see what I see. Now, actually, it's all out there. All I see is attitude. It's hilarious. Well, I want this, I want that. Your daddy ain't here. You don't get what you want. You earn what you want at this point. Stop playing with me, daddy and uncle. Shh. Anyways, let's see here. Yo, I just said it. Most dudes don't want to look at another dude in his household. And I was just going off tangent. I was just like running with this. This is crazy, but it's 100%. This is crazy. If you, and it's not being mean, but think about it. That's like having a grown daughter with big old boobs and booty in your house. You trying to date a dude, you starting over. I think you should wait. Wait till they're out the house. That's my whole point. Wait. Sometimes it's not for you. It's not right now. And if you keep on, trying to force it, you are gonna end up alone. Sometimes you gotta sit back, take a moment. Hey, you know what? And raise my child, make sure they're fully accounted for. Don't get bitter in the process neither, because remember, these are choices you made. When it comes down to it, you can go ahead and knock that out. Love your life. Go on vacations and whatnot. All these, what all the 40-year-old women do. Make sure you keep your exercise. All that stuff could be there. Could be yours if your mind is right. That was pretty funny. Let's see. One thing I have, a lot of you chicks may not be able to do. Find a mentor. Find your own Kevin Samuels. Nobody said this one. Don't find a guy that's going to be... I used to watch Derek Jackson. Then I just noticed, I'm like, okay, he's catering women to way too much. I can't really hang. It shouldn't be one-sided. It should always be objective. And that's what my YouTube channel is about. And then also my podcast. Those two things have to be both sides. I got to play devil's advocate because it's not correct if I don't. So come on, all men are terrible, all women are terrible. No, I'm talking about this particular thing. And that's 100% true. Most of us, we don't want to be, I'm not going to say held accountable because we're way past that. None of us want to know the truth. You want people to make our lives seem better through their validation. That's not what it is, ladies. A lot of us are unhappy. I'm happy as shit. I ask it, no issues there. I can be happier. I'm not saying there's a limit to my happiness, but I'm not sad at all. Shit can happen to me right now. Guess what? I will still be smiling. And a lot of us don't know how to handle that. We're woe is me. We want bad things to happen to us. And that's actually because ladies are used to it because they put themselves in certain situations, which I understand because they're used to certain things, but you got to learn. We want to learn and grow yourself. Get a male mentor. He'll help you with those things. And I'm going to lose, a lot of ears on this, but a lot of women, if you want to find out what a man wants, ask a man. Don't question him because you're trying to be a man. If you want to know what a woman wants, if you want to be a woman, do that. It's not that hard. Why would you ask another woman that's single and don't have nothing going for her damn self with a man that you're looking for once? That's just backwards, and I don't know what to tell you. It's just backwards. Be better for yourself. Then you'll be able to achieve these goals, but some of y'all need to sit back. You know what you did. And don't alter yourself in a way that it won't be mostly. And another thing, a lot of these women don't know. They prefer the more natural looking women. They want to be able to take you to the Alps for days and whatnot. You might not have access to your makeup bag or your got to be glued spray. It's the truth. It's the honest truth. You have to be able to understand what you look like. Don't force somebody to deal with you because you have shortcomings. Do the little things you need to do to look good naturally. If that's these type of dudes you want, that's what Kevin Samuels didn't say. I had never had a problem get these dudes in stature, even with my teeth, which is really funny. These stature because I would be ready, fast, ready. Let's go. Pack your bag. Ain't none of this, I need 5 or 6 hours because that's not what I really look like bullshit. You taking so much time out your day, quote unquote, getting ready and addition and whatnot. It took me till my mid-40s to put on a pair of eyelashes because I like to be ready to go. I'm ambitious. I like to move. I like to get outside. Bike rider. I love all that. Y'all ain't ready for that. You need your time. That's cool. That's cool. But understand, these type of dudes ain't gonna wait for that. Seriously? Think about it. Think about what you asking. These are top 10, 10, 15% of dudes. You think he gonna wait for you when there's another chick already ready? Already ready? That's why you be hating on some of these chicks. Oh, well, she don't do this and that. Well, she's ready other ways. And it's mostly ones who ain't ready, which are the ones 99% I'm talking about, got a problem. So ladies, just understand who you are and what level you're on and what you're trying to achieve. They're not just going to do it because you're a woman, you need help. That's not what men do. They want a partner in crime. They want somebody they can laugh with and don't bring dark clouds to the house every time they get mad. A woman that actually knows how to control her emotions. A woman that actually knows what she wants. It doesn't always guess because her friends have her thinking that way. Good women don't always party like that. If you're doing your sorting your role, that's cool. Don't look for a serious relationship because you won't be able to do it anyway. I know I was a bouncer club for years. I've seen it all. Be honest to yourself. Be healthy. Be kind to yourself. And stop acting like you're better than what you are. I'm not saying you're bad or good, but the level that you're trying to, that takes some of y'all need to pull out a ladder. And that ladder does have nails on the steps. You got to go through a little bit of pain. These people don't attain this wealth, or I'm going to say, or attain these riches. We'll say riches because wealth is the next step. They don't retain these riches from browbeating and being mean to people or just demanding things. No, they went out and worked hard. So that's why these dudes don't want that. It's so simple. Y'all got to take better care of your mentals. And again, it has a lot to do with what y'all eating. And then there was another one that was funny. Kevin sent me to another one about he was talking to this lady, and the woman told how tall she was and how much she weighed, and she was bigger than a lot of a lot of NFL dudes. I actually not just that one, but a lot. Ladies, we are not as healthy as we should be, and I'm talking about all races. You want to think right, you want to move right, you want to be what he really wants. Dudes like women to think clearly. She can be funny and goofy and all the other stuff and cook and whatnot, but if her mind ain't right, most dudes will detour. And that's why a lot of dudes are opting not to get married nowadays. And it's not really bad either. Because a lot of y'all gonna trap them with some madness. Your own inconsistencies. You can't run up to the plate like that. They like that consistency. They want to see you thrive just like them once they get into the picture. But a lot of y'all didn't even have the energy to do that. You thought it was just looking pretty and wearing Louis Vuitton purses. Now, a lot of y'all learning real fast through this pandemic what's happening. Truth be told. Truth be told. So I'm not going to say too much more because I'm going to say this one last thing, and it's going to be 100. Man area are a man area for a reason. You had no business there. I grew up in a barbershop, the barbershop, if you know what I mean. One thing my granddad never let happen is women sit in that barbershop. I was the only one that got to sit there playing my little video game, the Miss Pac-Man Galaga. Y'all know what it is. And I would hear the things they would say, and I wasn't around too many women, so I was like, oh, no, they're just being dramatic or whatever the case may be. No, they were right for the most part. I knew he was right for the most part because this woman tried to walk in the shop one day with her son. We had strict no woman policy. I was waiting for my pops. And she said, oh, I'm just here to get my son's haircut. He was like, okay, you can come back and get him. This is a man area. My granddad was very clear about that. And the lady was like, no, I want to be with my son. He was like, well, you can take your son. Because we do not allow women in the shop. And she looked at me. He looked at her. You know, because I was little weird Asian type girl sitting there with my little dress and whatnot, prim and proper. I still dress the same day. This type of stuff I wore. But I understood what he meant. They never said nothing too out of pocket because when I was there, they were very respectful. But the woman didn't understand that your son needs to learn how to be a man from a man. I hate to say this. So jacked up. Your son needs to know how to be a man from a man. He needs some things he needs to hear outside your presence. That's what I really mean. It's certain things that he can't hear with you diluting it. Because women like to add on their little extra. Oh, and one more thing. I have to catch myself with my peoples. Like currently, I just learning literally a couple days ago. It's real shit, people. That I need to just let the idea flow. And I'm not even a bad chick. I'm not combating. I'm just adding on. But I still need to understand that's that women stuff. It's not time for me to add on. It's time for that person to flourish and call it a day. A lot of us don't know how to do. So when we learn how to do that, we'll be able to be more in tune with our men. But right now we're not. We're battling with them over the stuff. We want them, but they don't want us. Well, not me. I'm not saying that. But they want us, but not the us that we're trying to display. They want the feeling of us and all that, but they don't want the mentals. Mentals is out there right now. We must do better. We must be more receptive. Trying to blame it on other races, that ain't it. Kind of garbage on our own. We need to take care of better business. I can keep on going because I like I said, I grew up in that type of environment. Long story short, the lady did leave her son there and came back. There was other situations. I'll go into other videos because there's always something funny coming out the shop. And it had a lot to do with just clowning. I learned not to clown real early. And not making people's life miserable because I'm bogus, ladies. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, find a male mentor. Somebody's not going to lie to you. And somebody's not going to sugarcoat because some of these dudes just trying to get into your pants too. That's cool. Well, I understand that because that's what you displaying anyway, most of y'all. But yeah, find a male mentor. Somebody you can actually honestly talk to. Somebody ain't going to try to drop it like it's hot or whatever the case may be. Learn how to accept what he's saying and take it to write a journal. I'm not going to say anything different. I even stopped writing my journal because I need to. I was like, I'm writing down feelings. I don't deal in feelings. That's just another thing. Stop dealing in I feel. Stop. Because you don't feel your ass by yourself. You might as well get like a fleet of vibrators. I say in a fleet because them bitches going to run out. Because, man, a lot of y'all lucky enough to be with the dude. But it ain't going to be too long. All right, y'all. It's been real. I had a good time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. There will be more coming to you soon. Now, I know I'm probably going to hear a lot about this, but I really don't care. I witnessed it myself. It's not that I'm, revenge or nothing like that, but it's true. And this is coming from women. This ain't, the stuff I hear, I can't really get into. Not at all. It's rough. But I still had a good time. And of course, I'm going to keep on putting out videos. I got a couple more I'm going to put out. My boy's mask that I got. And then also another eyelash video, a lady from Springfield, Illinois. I'm going to go ahead and link her stuff in the description box on that video. But yeah, please go to my podcast, The Fawn Journals. Let me know what you think. And then also, please comment and subscribe. I would love to hear what you got to say. I'm still new at this, but I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to try to meet other YouTubers and also keep on pushing products in Chicago or Illinois, just Black-owned businesses, because that's my main platform. But also just keep speaking realness to y'all because you got a lot of people that speak real, but they have stuff to lose. I really don't. So I really don't care. It's just that simple. But I do with a touch of class, so I shouldn't offend too many people unless you're bogus as hell. So tighten your game up. All right. Peace, y'all.